Chapter 7. Memory Overload. For most of history, humans relied on their brains to store and recall vast amounts of information. Early societies functioned through oral traditions, where stories, laws, and customs were passed down through generations by word of mouth. Elders, priests, and storytellers played crucial roles in maintaining the collective knowledge of their people. However, as human societies grew larger and more complex, memory alone was no longer enough. The need to store and process increasing amounts of data led to the invention of new systems to record and organize information. The first major breakthrough came with writing. The earliest known writing systems emerged in Mesopotamia around 3000 BCE, primarily to track economic transactions. Farmers, merchants, and rulers needed a reliable way to record trade, debts, and laws. Simple symbols were carved into clay tablets, representing goods, numbers, and names. Over time, these symbols evolved into full writing systems, allowing people to store information far beyond their personal memory. Writing became a tool of power. Those who controlled written records, scribes, officials, and priests, held significant influence over society. Laws were no longer subject to interpretation by memory. They were fixed in written form, creating a more structured and stable system of governance. With writing in place, humans could build increasingly sophisticated institutions. Governments could tax people more efficiently by keeping written records of land ownership and transactions. Religious organizations could spread their beliefs across vast territories through sacred texts. Kings and emperors could issue decrees that would be preserved for generations, ensuring they will continue even after their death. Writing also made possible the organization of large armies and bureaucracies, as commanders and officials could follow written orders without needing direct face-to-face communication. But writing alone was not enough. As civilizations expanded, managing vast amounts of written information became a challenge. The invention of numbers and mathematical systems provided a solution. Early societies developed counting systems to manage trade, land distribution, and taxation. In Mesopotamia and Egypt, people used complex mathematical records to track harvests, allocate resources, and predict agricultural cycles. The ability to store numerical data allowed societies to plan for the future in ways that would have been impossible through memory alone. The need for more efficient information management led to the development of bureaucracies. In ancient China, government officials kept detailed records of population numbers, tax collections, and military supplies. The Roman Empire maintained extensive archives to oversee its vast territories. Officials relied on written reports, census data, and legal documents to govern effectively. These bureaucracies allowed large empires to function smoothly despite their size and complexity. Without written records and organized systems, such large-scale governance would have been impossible. Religion also benefited from written records. In the past, spiritual teachings were passed down through oral traditions, often changing over time. The introduction of written scriptures created fixed religious doctrines that could be spread across vast regions. Religious leaders used texts to unify believers and maintain consistency in their teachings. Whether in the form of holy books, legal codes, or philosophical treatises, writing helped establish enduring traditions that shaped human culture for centuries. As societies advanced, new technologies emerged to handle even greater amounts of information. The printing press, invented in the 15th century, revolutionized knowledge storage and distribution. Before its invention, books were copied by hand, making them rare and expensive. The printing press made books widely available, accelerating the spread of ideas, science, and education. Knowledge was no longer restricted to elites. Ordinary people could now access written works, leading to an explosion of literacy and learning. Today, information management has reached unprecedented levels. Digital storage, computers, and the Internet have made it possible to store and process vast amounts of data instantly. Governments, corporations, and individuals rely on digital systems to manage their lives.